While the Trump administration says they're only targeting criminals who are in the country illegally, those words have done little to comfort some immigrant communities. Sal Carrillo is the Tarrant County District Director for the League of United Latin American Citizens, or LULAC. He says the worry of deportation is hurting relationships between those in the immigrant community he represents and law enforcement officials at all levels.
A blue uniform is the same as a green uniform, is the same as the black uniform, is the same as the brown uniform. You know, if they're fearful, they're going to hesitate to call. I mean, period.
In Tarrant County, Sheriff Bill Waybourn is hoping to clarify his position on the matter and ease concerns, despite his vocal support for President Trump's efforts.
It is known that you are a supporter of strong border enforcement.
Absolutely.
You have come out publicly, you have supported Donald Trump in his efforts to secure the border.
Yes, sir.
But you're telling me that you are not actively participating in immigration raids or immigration enforcement.
That is correct. We have no authority to do that. That's not our role. We support ICE by notifying them of people that are in our jail for criminal offenses.
In other words, they only flag undocumented immigrants for ICE to process if they're charged with a different crime and end up here, inside Tarrant County lockup.
Nothing happens until they get inside the jail.
And then what happens?
Well, we go through a process, either ICE or we do, of trying to find their country of origin, trying to determine if they're here legally or illegally. And I will tell you that 98% of them are going to tell you, yeah, I'm here illegally. And then there's a detainer put on them.
Tarrant County is enrolled in a program known as 287G, which trains jailers to perform immigration duties, including detaining inmates who are in the country illegally and accessing ICE's database.
If you were asked to do beyond that, to do more than that, are you in a position now to answer that question?
I don't have enough information to make that decision. Okay. I don't have enough information because we're going to obey the law, we're going to enforce the law, but that hasn't come up, and quite frankly, I don't know that we have the personnel to do it.
Sheriff says at any given time there are up to 300 inmates within pods like these here in the jail that have ICE detainers on them. He also says they represent in total about 22 different foreign countries. Zooming out, these are the other Texas counties with 287G agreements either in place or pending. In our area, that includes Denton, Ellis, and Rockwall. We reached out to Collin and Dallas counties, and both say they cooperate with ICE and hold inmates who already have immigration detainers on them.
What's the misconception that sort of is causing some confusion, you think?
Well, one, nobody's raiding elementaries or schools or churches, and in fact, they're not using the term raid at all. They're using the term selected targets that are criminal. I want people to know that. They're going after selected targets that are criminal. So if somebody's living with you that you know is wanted for some nefarious criminal activity, they may want to turn themselves in. Now, if we go pick them up, that's it. We just pick them up. If ICE picks them up, they will also pick up the collaterals that may be there illegally.
Sheriff Waybourn says he knows immigrant communities are feeling hesitant to work with them right now, but he's assuring that they'll protect those who are victims or witnesses of crimes despite their status. This fear that we're talking about, this hesitation, you're saying here it exists both for those who are living here legally and illegally?
Yes. Yeah.
They're all feeling it?
Yes. Because those who are here that have their documentation have relatives that are undocumented.
I'm Ken Molestina, CBS News, Texas.